Alright, he's activating with level 2 cover. I'm gonna passively perceive you. Oh, 19. So
-4, -2, so -6. 2 is what?
6 perception was on the
Probably 8 or 9.
other 8.
So double ones again. And if you're wondering why it's so hard for him to see him, it's because it's the point that stealth doesn't really get seen until it's close.
Yep.
But if he does an active perception check as an action, he gets a +3, so it's no longer 2 or less, it's like 5 or less. Now, can you see the other base? I think you can.
Just barely.
Yeah, it's -1 to that one, because he's not partially covered by the line of sight blocking terrain.
Okay.
So it'll be a 3 or less for him. No.
That's negative.
Okay, you do a passive perception test on every stealth base you see. Where's he gonna go?
He's gonna move up.
It's difficult terrain.
Yep. Keep out of range of these snipers. And then he's gonna do an active perception on this guy.
Okay.
Who no longer has any cover bonuses.
No, because you're in it. You should probably make a rule for how far it goes before getting it. But right now we'll say because you're in it. I mean, like because you're in the trees, but you're still passing through the terrain. We'll say it doesn't, but I'll have to add the rule to say like 3 inches. If it's more than 3 inches in, then you still get the cover when you're shooting through it. So
he's within. So he's only 16 inches away.
So that's -3 to your perception then.
-2.
Oh wait, do we include the first 6? No, we don't include the first 6.
Yeah.
We've been doing this wrong the whole time.
But I wouldn't have gotten any.
No, and I rolled a 3, which exactly is what I needed, so that worked out. And the other one really failed it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So -2 plus -2 defensive, or no?
There's no defense.
Oh.
No, just cover.
So +1, so 9 or less. Because I got +3 for active.
Oh, I
perception.
forgot though. He's dug in, so he gets the extra cover. We didn't do the last one.
Ah.
So basically it's dicey. It's even because it's minus. Sorry, yeah, minus. No, he doesn't get cover because there is no cover. We're just doing that's a range difficulty. So -2 +3, so +1.
So I need 9 or less.
Is your perception 8?
Yes.
Okay, 9 or less. You see him?
Yeah.
Wop wop wop. Now you know which one it is, but you still can't shoot at him.
Oh. Okay.
Now you can't target the stealth base, except for perception tests.
What about with an AoE?
You can't target it, but if it scatters onto it, and he is hit, he can be wounded. And the player, if there's multiple stealth units and they're actually different, the player can choose to reveal what unit that one is from and take a damage test, or he can choose to just remove the base. It happens to be where the model actually was. Obviously, he won't want to do that because it kills the model.
Right.
And so you did, and then you do your winning as normal. Either way, you have to take a morale test unless you just remove the base. Once again, if there's different morales between the different stealth units, you have to
So
reveal.
you don't want to remove the base.
You need to actually treat it like it's being hit, and you have to reveal what unit it's from. Now, in my case, both of them are commandos, and both yours are assassins, so we know. But there could come a time when that's not the case. And then, if they fail the morale test, then they are revealed.
I like that.
So there are ways to force a reveal. But you can't target him with the AoE, but it is possible for him to get hit by it. So little situations like that are a little complicated.
Oh,
they don't come
right.
up very often.
So, he's
Oh, and he didn't take his action. Oh, he did. Active perception test.
Yep.
Right.
He's gonna move on up.
Remember, you have gravity mines you can drop.
Oh, yes, I know.
Don't forget about those.
Especially the manipulator.
That's what I meant when I said he.
So the manipulator is gonna start dropping gravity mines.
He can drop 3 of them. 6 inches if you don't want them to scatter, 20 inches if they want to scatter 1d6.
Do I need line of sight?
No. Not to the ones that are outside of 6 inches.
Okay.
If they're within 6 inches and you don't have line of sight, then they still scatter.
Okay. I'm gonna try the one right there between the buildings.
Got to measure it first. The center of it has to be within 20 inches. So you're far out. There you go. Or you put an anti-grav there so he can jump.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work.
Sure it is.
I guess it's got
Just put it exactly 20 inches and hope it scatters the right way. Alright, we need our War Machine template. Over here. There you go. Ooh, camera. Awesome. Videography here. Okay, direction?
5.
Oh, wrong way. Oh.
Just 6.
You can drop the anti-grav on your own guy and make him -2 defense.
I know. Well, you can't really see him. But
Yeah, that's right.
I guess it'll be back here. 5 inches or 6 inches.
6 inches.
It'll be right here.
Oh, you can try again. Now,
And I will.
why are you putting it there? Just so that he makes it further into the building when he jumps across?
Right.
Okay, I see. That makes sense.
Because I need to close the gap quick. Because the sniper.
He's going to start building leaping, which is going to be awesome. I look forward to that. I really want you to leap, and to slice that sniper into tiny little pieces. So please do that.
I'm trying. Okay. Again. So direction 6.
That's maybe okay. Which direction?
This way.
Which distance?
6 inches.
Ah. Now here's an interesting thing. An anti-grav mine that's underneath the building, because we said it has infinite height.
Oh yeah.
So it would affect every level above it. I've never actually run into that scenario.
I suppose.
Yeah. Because it is gravity, right? Gravity doesn't get stopped by a level. So,
No.
but your jump won't be in the anti-grav, unfortunately.
Let's see. 6 inches would be around.
Yeah, I won't even bother. It's not going to affect anything.
Yeah, it's in there with the spider webs. There's some cobwebs in there. Yeah. So last one. Come on, direction of 1.
6. Hold on 1 second.
There it is. So
Yeah, this one only went 4 inches, so it might actually. You start. Yeah, I think that. Don't bother placing it. We'll just say your assassin when he gets his jump, he does
that's
get the
1.5
extra
inches. So it would be around.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Now here's the interesting thing. You place an anti-grav mine on the 3rd floor. What happens to the people underneath it?
I don't know.
I need to add that to the rules. It only affects things above it. Because that's what it's doing. It's projecting this gravity or anti-gravity field above it.
Very true.
Weird circumstances. So I just double checked the rules, and for each anti-grav mine is plus 2 inches of jump, not double. So
Okay.
you're gonna go and jump.
So I can jump 6 inches.
Yeah.
So
So you wouldn't make that jump anyway.
from back here.
Yeah. So it'll take you your
Although the gravity mine
But you
starts
mu-
about right here.
right. So you need to move up to there and then jump
Right.
with your action.
Right.
So basically, you measure 8 inches from that point, which
Although-
probably won't get you across anyway.
Although the other gravity mine was 6 inches in, which would have been around right here.
I don't think it's going to gain you anything though, because that's not going to. You're still going to have to jump 8 inches,
Yeah.
which will get you right to the other side of the building.
Yeah, I'll
so you
just
might
get
as,
in.
You might as well run up and jump. So either way, you're going to end up just on inside the next building.
Yeah, no advantages.
So
Okay. So I can move 7, right?
8.
8. That sounds good.
Yeah. So you're basically going to move and jump, and you're just going to make it right to the other ledge.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're going to spread out. So the sniper doesn't know where you're coming from.
Okay, yeah, so they all move, and they, like, right to the edge,
And they're jumping.
and the 4 inches, yeah.
Whee! The reason we have jump in this game is because I want there to be lots of ruined buildings like this. So jumping just needs to be in there. And it's kind of cool.
And they're all on the ledges, right there.
There you go. All right, who's
Sniper
next?
sees a shimmer all in the windows.
I forgot to do a passive perception test against at least one of the bases last time. I won't forget this time.
Go.
All right, what's he doing?
Vector is gonna move right here, pop his head out, and go on Overwatch.
Good idea. And then you have your commander. What's he going to do?
That's a good question. Can move 5.
So 4 coming through the window. Because he only actually has a movement of 5. Through the heavy weapon.
Right. Move 4. And then heavy weapon. No, not really. Yeah, he's just gonna move up here for now.
Okay. So that's it. End of turn 1. So we move into turn 2. Alright, so we generate some command points. One for the sniper, one for the other sniper. And nobody else used command points. So, somehow my commando needs to I guess there's no way for him to avoid getting shot. No, there's not. But at least have intervening models. So yeah, so you position that well. So I'd have to get shot. Okay, so I'm gonna reveal. Number 2 is the commando.
I knew it! No, actually I didn't. I just wanted to yell that.
So there he is, commando number 1. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna do that second. Because he's not a loner. So recruiter is gonna go first.
Okay.
We've already declared we can see through this,
Yep.
right? So he's going to advance, so he's within 6 inches. And also so he can lend his command points to him. Oh yeah, and he's got a command point. Can't forget that, but I will be revealing him next. So he advances to there, base contact. And then he's going to use his maximum rate of fire with a semi-automatic weapon, because there's no range
Alright.
penalty. So he's got up to 3 shots. And
So +2 cover?
yeah, definitely, because, yeah,
Or is it possible to get +3 like that?
no.
Okay.
We only see level 3 was the buildings.
Okay.
If you're dug in, you could get level 3, but I don't think you are. No, you're not.
Nope.
Okay, so the recruiter over there, he has a shooting skill of 14, and there's no range penalty, so 2 cover down to 12, and then 3. What's your defense on those guys?
3.
3. So it brings him down to 9. 9 or less with a possible 3 hits. I'll take that. 2 hits. Oh wait, your armor is 3 though, right?
Think so.
And my strength is only 5. You know, I'm going to make it 3 hits. I'm going to use a command point, make that 3 hits.
Alrighty.
So then we're looking at 5 minus 3, so 2 or less to wound. So I'm going to use 1 more command point to make that 2 wounds. So 2 guys die, your choice.
I'll kill all these guys.
Okay? So now they have to take a morale test.
Oh,
It's a check and text in the same word.
I forgot to move my commander up to lend them.
He's within range.
Ooh.
He's well within range. 9 inches gets both of these guys.
Yay.
So you're good. They're not going to run. And they got their own command point too.
Well.
But it'll be morale test -2, so it'll be 7 or less using the commander's morale.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah.
So you're good. Unless you roll a double 6. So do you want to use 2 command points or do you want to re-roll?
Oh,
one command point.
9 or less. I'm just gonna use 1 reroll.
Okay, so 7 or less. You got it. Yeah. So your gamble paid off. Only losing 1 command point. Okay, so the recruiter is done. Okay, Flame Guy is going to go next. He's going to advance 5 inches. And he's going to fire at them.
Oh, hello.
So we're within. There's no range penalty again. So it's -5 in total from the cover. And actually, he only targets a model. So it's only going to be level 1 cover because it's not your squad. So he's partially covered. So it's by the difficult terrain. So it's just level 1.
Okay.
So it'll be -4 from his shooting of 14. So he needs 10 or less, and it's just a hit or not. Good. So right there, and this will remain in play for 1 round. Anybody that enters or ends their movement into there takes a strength, whatever hit, 5 I think. And the guy that's directly hit takes strength 7, minus his armor of 3. So that's 4 or less.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. 5, 4. So I kill 1 more guy, it's your choice which one. Doesn't have to be that model.
Yeah, I'll kill this guy.
Alright, pass. So morale test. Now this is a demoralizing weapon, I believe.
Wonderful.
No, it's not. The portable machine gun is demoralizing. This one just remains in play at strength 5.
It's just a big, pit of fire that you're standing in. That's not demoralizing.
Oh, you want it to be?
No,
I can
no,
add
I'm
that.
good.
I'll add that. I'll add it.
No.
By the way, my rifles are demoralizing. Just because you seem to want to have that. I'm just joking. They're not. That'd be a little overpowered. Okay, so just morale test -1, so it'll be 8 or less. So 5. So you're good. So it doesn't even eat up any command points there. That's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do I say, you know what, they're sufficiently neutered, or do I use my commando to finish them off? Because if I run out, he's going to get hit. And his armor is only 1. So he's going to get hurt and infected and then slowly die for the rest of the game. And if he doesn't get killed by that, then in your turn, you're just going to take him to little pieces. Unless I get into close combat, which requires me to run into fire. So maybe I'm not going to charge you guys. How's that sound?
Sounds like
Sound like a good plan? So I'm gonna put the bases back and not reveal him. I realize that you'll know which one he is, but at the same time, you can't target him until he's revealed. So he is not being revealed yet. So please forgive me for that change.
Only this one time, Matt. Only this one time.
Okay. So I'll do the commando later.
Because he already moved, right? Or no?
No, he hasn't activated yet.
Oh, okay.
We got this commando over here. He's not on Overwatch, but that guy is. So as soon as I come out, you're going to be able to do a passive perception check on him. So he might be okay. Yeah.
If you're on Overwatch, can you choose, instead of firing, to do an active perception check?
No. But you automatically do a passive perception check for every stealth base that moves into your line of sight.
Okay.
So it's a good thing, because you get extra perception checks, just not active.
But I mean, it would cancel your Overwatch, though. Instead of firing.
Right now, the rules are you're setting up a shot.
Okay.
That you can take a range shot. That might make sense to add in, which is kind of cool. Have your Overwatch for like spotting guys. But right now, no.
Okay.
Aha! You see the one guy that's in the flame right now.
Oh, nuts.
Okay.
Poor guy.
This guy's going to activate. He can see this base right here.
Okay.
There's one on the end there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he can see that one. And it's going to be hard, though. That's a level 3 cover. And it's going to be -3, so -6 in total. So 4 or less. You got lucky last time, right? So. Nope. That's the opposite.
Double ones, double sixes, just everywhere.
These dice actually have 6 and 1s on them.
Way to beat the odds, Matt.
Yeah. For better or for worse. Okay, I'm going to fire at the guy that's in the flame. He'll have a level 2 cover from the objective marker. That's pretty cool, actually, this shot. I almost want to take a picture of this.
Oh, like, it's too bright because of the window.
Yeah, it's okay. So it's going to be -2. It's outside of the 28, but within 42. And then level 2 cover and 3 defense. So that's -7 in total from his 14. So 7 or less. Gonna make you fail a morale check here. Eventually. 7 or less.
Eventually. Well, this one's more demoralizing.
This is, yeah, but I have to hit. Oh! I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna use 1 command point to reroll. There we go. And it's strength 7, because I made it by 2. So 4 or less to wound. Oh, I'll use the other command point. To kill another guy. So your choice. The guy in the flames or the guy touching the objective?
Yeah, the flames.
Okay, good idea. Alright, so morale check -2. So 1 for the death, 1 for demoralizing, so 7 or less. Failed by 1, you might as well use a command point and make that up. So hey, I shoot through 2 command points. And he can't regenerate them because he's low.
And there you go.
So far, so good. Really picked off that squad. What do they cost? Like 6 or 7 points in total?
Well, 7.
I guess it's not nothing. Alright. My commando's too far away to charge anybody. Yeah. So he needs to run again. Okay, commando's moving over here.
Okay.
So 3, sorry, that's 4 plus 3. That's 7 inches. Then he shall move again.
Careful.
I know.
As
Well,
soon
as
as
soon
an
as I move across, you're
Overwatch.
going to get a passive perception on him. But he'll still be pretty far. Like you're going to get a -3 to the roll. Yeah, he's going to cross. So it'll be a -3 to your perception. No cover.
Okay.
So how much you make that roll? So what's his perception?
Perception of this one, Matt. The infector is 8.
So 5 or less. You've got a commander nearby, a recruiter, or not a recruiter, manipulator.
So I can use 2 and see him.
Or you could use 1 to reroll. If you see him, you get to shoot him. So it's not a small deal that you see him, but that is a lot of
I'm going to use 2.
Alright, so you reveal him. It's definitely him, obviously. That's the only base left.
Yeah, that's the only reason I use it.
So that activates Overwatch. He still has 4 inches of movement left. So you know. So you're going to shoot at him? I'm assuming. He's out in the open, so no cover. What's the range of your weapon?
It is...
Is it 8?
I think it's only a 6, actually. No, wait. Fire injector 6, yeah.
Okay, so it's -2, and it's a AoE, so it'll scatter if you miss. So it's not the end of the world if it misses. Heck, if you miss it, it hits these two, that's even a bigger deal.
Yep.
So the -2, and then my defense is pretty high. I think it's 6. Yeah, so -8 to your shooting. What's
Hi,
your
Chris.
what's your shooting?
Shooting on the infector is 14.
So -8 to that.
Alright.
So it'll be 6 or less. Remember, it scatters if it misses.
6 or less. Let's do this.
Hey!
Alright.
That's a direct hit. Doesn't remain in place, so it just hits the 1 at strength 3, ignoring armor. So 3 or less to wound. And if you wound him, he's contagious. You got him! So he's contagious now, which means if anybody else goes into base contact with him, that's human, then they'll take a strength 2 hit, I think, and if they get wounded, they're contagious as well. And he'll continue to take strength 2 hits every time he activates. He now has to take a morale check, -1. He's not a loner, so he can use the recruiters. I think the commander's out of range. Yes, he is. So 8 -1, so 7 or less. Oh, his morale is 8 anyways.
Never mind. Go ahead.
It's not demoralizing.
No.
Fail by 1, so I'll use his command point, I guess, to make it. So, because otherwise his activation would end right there.
Right.
And we don't want that to happen. And he's going to finish his move. He's going to move up to here.
Alright.
So there you go. Your Overwatch hit something and hurt him.
That was good. I like that. That was fun.
Now your Overwatch is expired. Not sure if that matters for that guy, because I think that was his only real target. Although, if you can see him there, that means I can see you there too. Machine gun. Let's make sure I'm within my recruiter's range, yes. This machine gunner is going to go right here.
Oh.
Hello! I'm really looking forward to having our own models for this.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Machine gunner is going to open fire on your Infector. Portable machine gun is range 8, so that's going to be -1. 1, yep.
-2 for cover?
Yeah. No, 3. It's a building.
Oh, okay.
So that's 4 plus your defense is probably 3, I'm guessing, for the Infector.
Defense, the infector is 3.
3. Now, since I moved, I'm only rate of fire 2. If I had stayed still, I'd be rate of fire 4 because it's a heavy weapon. It is demoralizing. And it's suppressive. That's obviously a rule I got to get rid of because suppressive means that it could be used for suppression fire, which no longer exists. So, sorry, what was your defense?
3.
3. So that's -7 in total from 14. So 7 or less, rate of fire 2. So possible 2 hits. And this is strength 6, I believe. Yeah, strength 6.
Ooh.
So 1 hit. We'll make it 2. Command point from the recruiter.
Okay.
It's 2 hits, strength 6, armor 3, I think.
Armor 3.
So 3 or less. Oh. Do I use 2 command points to do 2 wounds? Definitely. So 1 from him and 1 from the commander, because at this point it doesn't really matter.
Well, 1 from...
Oh, sorry, wrong guy. 1 from him. Because I want the commander obviously to have it for other people. So he takes 2 wounds.
Oh boy.
So he's down to 1 wound. Here's a little die for you.
Owie.
And
I gotta take more
morale
off.
test -2. So you have your recruit or your manipulator nearby, so it'll be 6 or less. You make it. Oh, here. You're lucky.
Yep.
Not wasting too many command points on that.
I think you're still up on the luck scale of this game.
I think so.
Just a little bit.
It seems like the game's completely going in my favor. So I apologize for that. But
It's not over yet.
no, it's not. We always say that, right? It's always like, oh yeah, definitely. And then all of a sudden there's like one well-placed electron mask and you're like, oh. Oh, my guys are running. Okay, so the other machine gunner is encouraged by his fellow.
You should move up in the base to visit the assassin to get encouragement from him. Because that
Hi,
makes sense.
assassin. Can I pet your back? It's a joke. All right. So, unfortunately, I'm intervening model myself. So that's another cover for you right there. So whereas the one guy had 7 or less to hit, this guy has 6 or less to hit.
I thought cover was just, it didn't stack though.
Intervening models give you extra
Oh,
defense.
that's right.
Yeah.
The intervening model.
Every unit that is intervening gives an extra +1 to the cover. Okay, so
All right.
this will be 6 or less instead of 7 or less. Little uses of command points everywhere. I should have moved my commander over first. I'll use his.
Or do you reroll? What do you do?
It'll be a strength 5, 3, so it'll be 2 or less, and I need another command point. So maybe I'm just happy that he's down to 1 wound, but he can still fire at those 2 guys. Yeah, I need to kill him. I just realized I put my guys in base contact. Like, ah, crap. Yeah,
Darn it! I was like, why am I standing a chance? Why am I standing a chance?
That's a hit. So I need a 2 or less to wound because it's -1 strength.
Okay.
Reroll from the.
Is that that's the last one?
That's the last one. 2 or less.
Ah!
Oh.
Goodbye, Infector.
And your manipulator has to make a morale test.
Okay.
He's fine.
It's good.
Imagine if you rolled double 6 right there.
Ah,
That'd be like, okay, let's go home.
Oh, I thought I'd be not. Yeah, 3 wounds.
Yeah, yeah. So the medic is going to move over here, just so that he's covering. This has been brutal. I don't think it's very even the way it's been working out. So anyway,
It's just been awkward because
we went all solos. We didn't really build our armies well.
Yeah.
Turns out that mine worked pretty well because I had access to so many different solos. But yours seems to be limited when you're building. I need to expand the Lanthos army, I think is what it is. Well, we're playtesting, right?
Yep.
It's not just for this scenario, it's for the game, so I can see how it feels. Always revealing new things. Okay, my commander is going to move up 5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
You can now see your manipulator. Level 2 cover. But
Which
yeah.
one? Oh, this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
not the one that's behind the thick heavy brush. This model's not there. I'm going to take him off because he's confusing me.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. So it's a level 2 cover. I have range 8. 16 inches. Actually less than 16 inches, so it'll be -1. 2 cover, 3 defense. So it's -6 from my shooting of 14. I'm going to do sustained beam. And only have rate of fire 1, but increases the strength up to 8. And makes it multiple wounds D3. But I have to hit you. So 14 -6, so 8 or less. Rate of fire 1. 1 hit. That's all I need. Strength 8, so 5 or less to wound. So 1 command point, and then D3.
You're rerolling?
No, maybe it's not. I'll reroll just for you. There you go.
No.
Okay, now D3.
Don't mock me.
D3 wounds. See, I should have reused that 5 for the D3 wounds. I'm going to reroll the D3 wounds once. There we go, and I'll use 1 more. Same if, actually, yeah, that saved me a command point. So that kills the.
Oh man, sustained beam is powerful.
Yeah,
with lots of command points.
Well, you got the Electron Master, remember?
It's true.
They both have.
But I can only do 1 wound each though. On
yeah, but yours,
max.
mine's good anti-solo. Yours is good anti-squad.
Yeah.
But yours is also demoralizing, so
Fair
it
enough.
actually is good. Just anything.
Fair enough.
Like, sure, you only do 1 strength 7 hit on the guy, but then you demoralize him too. And it's Electron Master. I've never heard anybody complain that it's underpowered. Like, that's so underpowered. You're just like ripping out all the atoms from the guy and shooting them at their opponents nearby, and causing them all to flee in panic and terror.
You're right. They should
Completely
have 2
overpowered.
shots.
On a high shooting skill. But yeah, I should have 2 shots. Oh. They should have like a 360 view so you can shoot at 2 different units. Oh, that would just be bad. We're going to reserve that for the big walkers that come up later in the game.
Okay.
So I'm sorry I'm completely destroying you.
It's not over yet.
I know.
But it will
like
be soon.
It feels like it. Say. He's going to advance to here and going over